On this episode of The Sin Adventure, we're taking a look at Grondike's tactical soaps. But first, we must pay tribute to the original tactical soaper, King Cobra.
Listen up, YouTube. Being a man, it's not about playing guitar. No, being a man, it's not about shredding guitar. Being a man, huh? Let me tell you. What about the beer you drink? It ain't even about that, YouTube. No, being a man, time for you to man up. You want to smell like a rock star? You want to smell like a badass? Get yourself some tactical soap and start smelling like an alpha male. Let's get into it. Without further ado. Listen, YouTube. You want to smell like a real man? You want to smell like an alpha? Get some tactical soap.
We've got all the soaps right here, and as you can see, they all come boxed with some awesome advertising for alpha males all over it. This first scent is Bond number 1, and it is a continental musk. We get a fresh timber for the Bond number 2, and a lavender thistle for Bond number 3. Moving right along to the Durden number 1, we get a nice cedarwood scent. Durden number 2 is coming at you with some sandalwood and bourbon. Wrapping up the Durdens is number 3 with peppermint tea tree, and the true Top Gun, Maverick, coming at you with the ocean breeze. You get a nice citrus and hops for the Maverick number 2, and Maverick 3 is a fresh eucalyptus and mint.
YouTube, time to smell like a real man, like a tactical man. For 1 second. Oh, yikes.
Let's quickly take a look at what a pheromone is. Well, it is a molecule produced by a plant or an animal, and it's debated whether or not humans even have them. There's been studies on whether or not there is effects to the opposite sex or not, and those findings showed a negative result. A product like this would easily wash off the skin. Of course, being soap, it does, but you are going to get a placebo effect that may add to your confidence. Now, this soap does smell good and obviously works as a soap, but if it is going to wash off, you may want to pick up the solid cologne and beard oil as well.
Welcome back from all of that. I'm joined with my wife.
Yuk-chang.
And we also have Cuddles, our scent specialist, on board. And what we're going to do is take a look at each one of these soaps and tell you which one is the best of the Bond, the Maverick, and the Durden series. So let's just go ahead and get started. First one up is Bond number 1. What do you think here?
Number 1 usually the best. Just the color of it.
Yep. Got a good box.
Good look.
Smell good?
Smell like clay with some cologne.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and set this right here for now, and you can tell us which one of the Bonds you like the best in a second. This one is your Fresh Timber. What was this one? This one was your Continental Musk. This is your Fresh Timber. And
Smell like it.
what are you thinking?
Smell like super muddy clay with nothing. It's a sour clay.
There's some woodsy notes there.
Yeah,
in the
woodsy
background, but
sour clay.
It's sour. Okay, next one up is Bond number 3, and this is a lavender thistle.
Oh yeah, sounds good. Oh, it's pretty. Black and white. Ooh.
What do you think?
That one is kind of, a little fancy for me.
Yeah, it's not too lavendery, if that even
No.
makes sense. Because, sometimes lavender just like hits you, but it's there, and then it kind of smooths out a little bit. Which one of the Bonds is the best?
I kind of like the black one. I think if a person very stinky, the charcoal there kind of sucks the stink of the person and change it to a little cologne. So I think number 1's pretty good.
Number 1, suck your stink out. Okay.
This one called number 3, right?
And so this would be what, your number 2?
That's my number 2, so far. I think it's for somebody already kind of clean. After you wash, you become fancy clean.
Well, we're just going to pick one. So Bond number 1 wins the round for the Bonds. We are moving on to the Maverick, and our neighbors upstairs are vacuuming. Moving on to Maverick number 1. What are you thinking about this guy here?
Wow. I really like the color.
The scent?
Oh, sour.
Yeah, I don't like this one either for some reason. It's
like a sour beach.
yeah, you'd think it was gonna be like a little bit more fresh and aquatic, and it's just kind of a mess.
Sour.
Okay, let's move on to the citrus and hops. Here, what do you think about this guy here?
Oh, it's very. It's even more. It's like super sour
Super sour.
because the citrus.
Get some orange scent in
It's
there.
actually, but it's very sour, but it's like sour because of the orange.
Moving on to Maverick number 3. This is going to be your eucalyptus and mint scent. What are you feeling here?
Love this one.
This one? Okay, so out of the Mavericks, which one is your favorite?
This one, refreshing.
So Maverick number 3 is your first. Moving on to the Durden number 1. This is the cedarwood. What do you think here? What are you feeling here? What are you feeling here? You like the cedarwood? Can
That's
we-
a pretty good scent. It's little herb. Is this
Herbs.
ginger?
No, it's cedarwood.
Cedarwood. I don't know. It's just kind of neutral.
All right, let's go ahead and throw this guy over here to the side. Durden number 2. This is the peppermint and tea tree.
Oh.
Now, Yupchin is a fan of tea tree. Let's see what she thinks here.
Oh yeah, that's a good,
Good
one.
one.
I like this.
It smells like, I mean, it's strong on the peppermint, enough to cover up
yeah.
my dislike for the tea tree. I mean, there's
It's good. Yeah, I put it in a fun
already. You haven't even tried the third soap.
because I know there's something.
Oh, you
I'll
know
try
what?
this.
I had this wrong. Why didn't you guys tell me? This is Durden number 3, and we're gonna move on to or back to number 2, Durden 2. All right, cut all that out of the video. This is sandalwood and bourbon. All right, what are you thinking here? I mean, it's creamy sandalwood, bourbon.
Yeah, a little creamy and light, kind of like a little light kind of cologne sweetness there.
Yeah, it does have this like old school cologne scent going on, I think, for me too. That's what
Yeah.
I'm feeling. Which one out of the Durdens is your favorite?
I do really like the peppermint tea tree because I really like refreshing stuff.
Did you have a runner-up in any of these that you want to point out that were like
Ooh.
good besides the 3 that you have up here in the front?
I think the Bond are better.
Bond's
Second.
number 1?
Yeah, Bond number
Okay.
1 and Bond number 3
Okay.
are very good.
Those would be your top picks for people?
Yeah, but if you kind of like refreshing stuff, I really like these two. The Maverick 3, that
Yeah.
eucalyptus and mint, and then the
Durden.
Durden 3, peppermint and tea tree. Those are refreshing, man.
Okay, nice. Now, if you are a soap enthusiast, you will recognize these style of soaps. And they are making an appearance today because I am going to consider this a custom formulation just because we do have the added pheromones. Now, if you are using this soap for the pheromone benefit, I mean, it's a 50-50 chance that works or doesn't work. But to be honest, it does have an edge over other soaps because placebo effect. You're going to at least think, hey, I've got these pheromones, I have this edge amongst everyone else, and that right there is going to be a confidence boost for you. And whether or not this actually works or doesn't work, the mind's going to think, hey, I have this edge. You're going to get that confidence boost, and it's technically going to work.
If you're a woman, you probably want to get some of this for your man.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to be smelling pretty good. You're going to be clean. I mean, those plus, you know, the added pheromone benefit, maybe, it's not too bad. Any closing argument here on these soaps? I mean, do you think that, I mean, they're worth grabbing for anybody? Do you feel like they're a gimmick
I
because
think
they have
these
the
are
pheromones?
really fun soap. You know, like, can we talk about your brother? Like, your brother, like, instantly, ooh, that's cool. Like, you know, like, lots of guys will like this stuff. Make them feel like they can be very attractive and they have a light in the future.
Okay, well, sure. I guess we'll talk about it. Yeah. That's going to wrap this video up. Let us know if you have tried this brand. Did it work for you? Did you score? All that in the comments down below. If you like, share, subscribe, and we will see you on the next adventure. Cuddles, you want to add anything to this? All right.
Hey,
Peace.
peace. I kind of want to add the Durden. Is that Durden?
Durden number 2 to the list.
No,
Hey.
I want to just kind of mention like Durden number 2 is after. I mean, like it's have like a little bit of sweet scent, but like after you shower with this, probably put some cologne on after this. It's really blending really well. I think this is a good one.
If you guys are here at this point, my wife wanted to make sure you know
Blending
that
with the cologne.
add the Durden number 2.
I think it's
to your-
blending
to
to
your-
cologne really well if you
to your list.
with your spray after shower.
Okay. Is that it? Can they go about their day? Can
Let's go.
they finish watching this video?
Done.
Okay. Peace.